Dear USA, all nations and 7.9 plus billions of humans, I just want to have this as a generic civil justice sign off. Whatever I want for the civil justice, for I am displaying the USA government errors, public sector errors, private sector errors, and how USA government operations got destroyed, and for displaying the absolute monarchs scandal. I, Vethapriya PROSE, wanted these civil justice to be provided to me. Okay, so I'll just read the sign off so that it will be in all these other sessions. Okay, so for I, Vethapriya PROSE, native Indian tribe, Christian Jew of Israel, Judah, Jerusalem, and true owner of USA, and proved USA is Tamil Nadu, and I, Vethapriya PROSE, have highest impasse eligibility to lead USA. I must be the interim leader of USA now is civil justice served. And for I, Vethapriya PROSE, displayed USA government errors and the scandal of absolute monarchs to USA government. I, Vethapriya PROSE, for civil justice as in Holy Bible guidelines. I, Vethapriya PROSE, want United States of America nation to rename Lord Ripon Building in Tamil Nadu, India, after my name Vethapriya is civil justice served. And I, Vethapriya PROSE, to become the Vatican leader now is civil justice served. And Pope Francis resigns abruptly now is civil justice served. And I, Vethapriya PROSE, become Supreme Chief Civil Judge for all nations, now is civil justice served. And I, Vethapriya PROSE, become Supreme Chief Family Law and Supreme Chief Children Judge for all nations is civil justice served. And I, Vethapriya PROSE, to become Global Poverty Relief Medical Director Chief for all nations, to lead and guide World Bank, United Nations organizations, World Health Organizations, Center for Disease Control, Department of Children Families, Department of Health Services, Department of Justice, Department of Revenue, Department of Agriculture, Department of Imports Export, Department of Military in all nations across the globe is civil justice served. And I, Vethapriya PROSE, to be the ambassador for all nations, starting with India, and I, Vethapriya PROSE, should get dual citizenship of USA and India now is civil justice served. And thank you all for your time. Take care, my dear fellow mankind. I sure will get civil justice for entire human kingdom in 1 minute. Thank you all for your time. Bye for now. Say all nations and 7.9 plus billions of humans. I hope we are all on the same page on this regard that I'm providing civil justice for myself, and it's multitasking is the wisdom. And what this section is all about. Okay, I in earlier 6 or 7 sections, I proved why the last few years of the recent presidents of United States of America, how they provided tax fraud and how they destroyed the amendments. Amendments with what? It's a core law processing model, and that destroyed it. And the root causes Pope Francis the Satan and the Queen Elizabeth the Satan. Right, and they are providing, that's the behavioral pattern of the prostitution organization services. That is why I have to use that word. Yes, people will not like it, but that's how it is that's how it works, right? It operates. It's a fooling services after all. I educated you, right? Now, what is this session is all about? It is all about the women, right? So that means I am proving here, I have to prove, dear my dear fellow mankind, that I have to get the civil justice for me. When I ran to the justice and asked for civil justice, I got injustice. I ran here and there, right? Nobody helped me. When in the workplace, when I'm displaying Pope Francis is the hell creator, they're laying me off. So I need help. I need finance help. I need national benefits help. I need free housing. I need all the help, isn't it? When nobody's providing me any help, what can I do? Do you all want me to die? Give me one good reason why I should die. When it is the selfish humans who threw acid on me, why should I die? You all give me one good reason for that. Don't you all think with my scars, with all the acids on my face, I should live? in front of whoever threw acid on me, whoever signed injustice on through me, whoever mocked me, whoever bullied me. Don't you all think that I should live in front of them and let them watch me live? Let them watch me live happiously. And because they all thought I will die, right? They all thought, okay, let's burn this lady with acid thrown on her face and scars created on her face, with the mocking and the bullying, whatnot, and she will die. But I'm living here, right, as a testimony of God. The God who created me, protected me with a firewall, and I'm providing testimony of crime after crime. The crime must be counted. It must be accumulated, right? It is Pope Francis who created unemployment for me. So who should you all mock? It is Pope Francis, not me. Who created career destruction for me? It is Pope Francis. You all should mock Pope Francis and Queen Elizabeth too, not me. Who created finance crisis for me? It's Pope Francis and Queen Elizabeth too. You all have to mock only Queen Elizabeth too and mock Pope Francis and all the absolute monarchs, right? It's President Trump who created the robocall poverty mandate. And that's why I'm providing in a sequence, because this is how the program logic operates. So that part ended. And now the program logic is looking into what? Where and all the tax fraud is provided. Oh, then this is provided. Because of that, President Trump was able to provide the robocall to Vethapriya. And it will confirm. See, this is why that is a crime. It's a proof here. So I am working on that logic. Whatever the software lines is providing, I'm talking and I'm providing it, means I am providing a very complex task here. So fools will always throw acid on my face no matter what. But I am talking the truth here. I am the true owner of USA, right? So this session is all about the women. That means why? Okay, there are men. Men are telling they are the sperm holders, they are the baby creators, they are the gods, they are only perfect, holy, perfect, perfect genders. The whole entire planet are only males. That's how they portray to the world, entire world, right? They are the breadwinners. They have to only go to the work. They are the only everything. They are like that. And they trash the women in less than dirt worldwide. It's the same. No matter what, whether you're in a workplace, whether you're educated, whether you're not educated, whether you're a homemaker, no matter what, women are getting trashed worldwide, right? Don't you all think that I should step in and stop it? And that is why I have to provide all the crime, and it's all must be counted, because people should know, the government should know who exactly is the hell creator, and it's all tracing to St. Peter's Basilica, Vatican only, right? So here, this session is all about the women, and I just picked and chose on a random, on a very highest level. Well, the women are, you should see it in the screenshot, only people in the United States of America can recognize it. Worldwide, I don't know. But I just picked and chose few women who are lawmakers, who are lawyers, who went to accredited law school. And I don't know, some of them went to the accredited law school. Some of them, I don't know how they even became lawmakers, because in United States of America, there is never a need for a civilian to go to the law school to become a lawyer or a judge. As long as a civilian is able to provide excellent justice, civil justice sign off, and that is the least eligibility to become a lawmaker. But then I picked and chose these women to educate, to provide a life testimony how the women are trashed. No matter what, regardless of they're educated or not, how the women are trashed. And how even they are trashed, how they are proving themselves strong and adjusting and living on a day-to-day with all kind of an injustice, digesting and still living with it. How? With a smile, right? And also how many mocking and bullying they have to take it on their face when people are throwing at them. I am just telling prostitution, prostitutes means that's the reality. That's a true conviction, isn't it? People were all yielded to sexual immorality means I am providing an education basis. Right. Then otherwise people will not know. Why on the earth the true double innocent women are not able to provide justice? Why they destroyed justice means I have to explain this is why, this is why, this is why they were not able to provide this justice like that. That is how the human brains can even understand, right? Yes, my dear fellow mankind, this session is all about the women. The women's session. It's all about the women. Elizabeth Warren, the Senate, a lawmaker of state of Massachusetts, and Amy Senate, state of Minnesota. She's a Senate, a lawmaker, and Nancy Pelosi, the speaker, the lawmaker, and Michelle Obama, lawyer, went to the accredited law school, and Hillary Clinton, a lawyer, went to the accredited law school, and Kamala Harris, a lawyer, went to the accredited law school. So these are all women only, right? So one side, the gender basis, they are all being trashed on the gender level when they should not have been trashed. They are all looked upon, even when they are talented, they have been trashed about their talents by so-called fancy men. That's one side. On the other side, I have to prove why the double innocent women. These are all double innocent women on the basic foundation level. When I'm making them to stand in the justice weighing machine, one side all the males, one side all the females, these female genders are in the double innocent gender mode, innocent mode. But beyond that, why? What made them not to fix this broken justice services? Too important law is removed. It's not even written in that amendment. That means that should have been added up to 28 and 29 amendments must be there. One is what? Native Indian tribe is always have the highest eligibility to become the president of USA must have been written. It's not written. And then biological moms must never be separated from children in divorce processing or in accident processing or in refugee asylum processing or any other immigration processing. That should have been written. Why it was not written? Was it men who wrote that amendments of the law? It looks like so, isn't it? It sounds like so. But then it all traces from the Pope Francis, and then that arrow goes straight to the Queen Elizabeth, to the cunning prostitute. She fooled everybody, isn't it? And all these women are educated women only. They are not educated. They are highly educated, highly paying jobs they are in, right? They have their own career pathways. They are all having their own talents. They prove their talents. They don't even want to prove any more of their talents. They're done with their proving the talent, right? But then here I have to, no other go. I have to explain about the women who are also destroying the justice process. Means, let's say, if I leave out these women and I'm only prosecuting with the true conviction, only the male population are destroying the law process means, then I'm not providing civil justice. I'm providing injustice called as criminal law. When I am providing unbiased law, regardless of male or female, then only I'm providing one law for all. Nobody is left out in the civil justice, right? Yes, my dear fellow mankind. This prostitution word, I have to use it, otherwise that is how people will know what is the fooling services. Without that, then they will not even arrive at how the people, women, they never even bothered to fix it. Why? How many women, I don't even want to know about their personal life. It's their choice, right? It's their choice. Women to women can understand how people can have to deal with all kind of whatever they have to be dealing with. It's their choice. But then, beyond that, They all went to the accredited school. They are all the lawmakers. They pledge they will never ever punish an innocent, right? They pledge that. And then they will pledge that they will only sign civil justice, never injustice, means never punish innocent. And here you go, they, without writing those two laws, they directly punished innocence, right? So there are women only. They're all double innocent women on the foundation level. So why they never able to fix it? Means they all yielded to sexual immorality. And that again directly traces to Pope Francis. It is Pope Francis and Queen Elizabeth II who mandated them to fall in trap, to make look like, sounds like, at fault mode, to be mocked at mode, to be bullied at mode, to be name called as wicked mode. Hillary Clinton is name called as wicked by the population, right? For whatever reason they are calling wicked, I don't know. I don't even have to know about that. But for me, it is injustice, right? For me, it is an absolute injustice. On bottom line, in my book of civil law, these women are innocent only. I know they are innocent. On the other side, I know they are prostitutes because they all yielded to sexual immorality, right? So there is that so much of emotions that is going on the gender level itself. But then what I'm educating here is the crime part. Why? How many people are slaughtered and butchered in this entire scandal of the Vatican? Entire scandal of the Vatican. It is Pope Francis, the prostitute, who mandated all this crap. Tell me, I don't know whether they are moms or grandmoms or whatever. I don't even have to know about that. Let's not talk about that. Because other people's personal affairs is other people's choice. Unless and until they want to share it, then I don't even have to know about that. I already said, without knowing only I can display clean love, right? But why on the earth they never stepped up and provided these two laws, which is very important law, isn't it? Because these two are innocence. Innocence personification. Innocence personification is a mom. I already educated. The holiest saints are what? The single moms, the moms. Women itself as a double innocent itself displays the innocence of a women, the gender level, they are the innocent. Males cannot even complain about that. I already said because the women operating system is different. So just back off. Males have to back off. Means they have to shut their mouth and they do not have any eligibility to complain. Or why? Why always women? Why always women? No. Right? The labor pain. Right. So why these women are innocent only on the foundation level, according to the true Christianity level? But then why they never failed to provide a two important, very, very crucial law processing, the core important processing. Why? They forgot to write a native Indian tribe is having all the eligibility, highest eligibility, first eligibility, highest priority eligibility to become the national leader of USA. Why they forgot that? 500 years passed. These are all in different generations only. I'm just taking a track record of in past 100 years alone. So it's my understanding these people, these women must be coming in between that 100 years of generations only. Right. But then why they forgot? How many minutes and how many hours and how many years they had in their lifetime of the career path to just step in. At least they could have stepped in and educated the USA government in the rightful way, isn't it? They all are very talented. When they talk, they talk. They have that authoritative voice in all of them. It's just only, it is my understanding, that Elizabeth Warren has very, very soft and thin voice among these women. And I think even Nancy Pelosi, I think so. I never get a chance to hear her voice though. But here and there, very vaguely. So with that, I think even her voice is thin and soft voice when compared to the other women's voice. They are very authoritative voice. When they talk, they talk. They gather the audience. They have the talent. They're all, they're having the talent, you know. It's talent given by God. Nobody can steal that talent. But beyond that fun part of it, beyond that, that other side, the healthy side of that part of it, the humane stand of part of it, why? They are all the civilians only, like you and me. It's just that they have that government official titles, like Senate, like that. So here you go, when you're looking into the amendments, it says the Congress has this power to step up and write a legislation. That means it says that the Congress has the power to reform, to rewrite, to change it, to burn the old laws. And if you see all these 27 laws, it is all from 18th century and 1900, early 90s and late 90s. And we are in 2021. Why? Why people want to always be in that 18th century when we are already in the robo era? What went wrong in the brains of these women? They are all talented, they are all educated, they can talk when they have to talk. But what went wrong? Why they never provided this two law, and that is beyond the tax fraud crime. They cannot even provide any excuse. Why? They forgot to write the law that biological moms can never be separated from children no matter what. Whether be it immigration, whether be it divorce processing, whether be it rental home services. Why? Because directly it traces to the doctors. It is the doctors who should have sat next to these women and educated about how much of emotional trauma it will create for biological moms when the children are separated from the biological moms, right? And because of this, they are the higher level hierarchy in the government policy making, the law making. So they left out the two loopholes, right? Important, very important loopholes. Then the private sectors and public sectors, they forgot to include that software line of piece of code in their systems. Everything crashed. Not even, be it banking, be it welfare, be it agriculture, be it religious facilities. Nobody knows biological moms must never be separated from the children. Why? What went wrong in the brains of the civilians? Males are fools, so keep them aside. They are fools. No matter what, they are fools. Males, total male population have to accept that reality. Males are fools. Women are wisest. Women are the highest privileged creation in the whole entire creation system. So to understand that processing needs a lot of wisdom, my dear fellow mankind, needs a lot of wisdom. An extended version of a man is only a woman. A womb of a man is only a woman. That means there is only always one gender, man. I already educated everything in my earlier sessions. I have all the proof here. But if you're going to see why this scandal, why these women, why all these women, and out of these women, 5 women are Christian women and only non-Christian women. That is my understanding. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, disregard me. So that is also God's display of how God's name is glorified, isn't it? Who is innocent, who is not, and even on the innocent level, who is getting the highest innocent level code and who is getting the less level of innocence like that. The personification of innocence is non-Christians after all. They don't know what they're doing, but they do the deadliest crap. I already educated you all. The Islam population women and Hinduism population women, they provide a lot of crap worldwide. It's the same. Everybody knows that. But beyond that, there is a lot of innocence behind them. They don't know what they're doing. For a crap itself, they don't know what they're doing. Right? If a civilian don't know they're doing a crime, then that means their brain is not working correctly. That is why all the non-Christian women are though prostitutes, because that's what Bhagavad Gita, Quran, Torah, everything teaches. And why more highest level of prostitutes are Christians? Because Christians, there is never prostitution. That is why. When there is never prostitution in true Christianity, these lawmakers signed Las Vegas, Sin City is healthiest. How can they do that? They provided a breach of duty, isn't it? So that it's a life proof that they all wanted to grab that government job and get the salary, and it's a lifetime job for them. So who cares if there's a law is there, if the population gets separated or not, if they are tortured to death or not, if they are poverty or not. They don't care. They are all filthy richest people there in the government. So yes, my dear fellow mankind, this particular session is all about the women. The women. How the women, one side, can build a nation in love. How the women can destroy the nation with foolishness. And this is a live example. These are all educated population. So how this educated population got fooled at the first place, everything traces to Pope Francis and Queen Elizabeth II. They destroyed these people. They crucified them. They slaughtered them. So I am the true woman, right? So that is why I am stepping up and I am displaying all this crime, and I am displaying one side who is innocent, who is not. So nobody can mock nobody. So the males in the government of USA can never, ever dare enough to mock any women in the government in the USA. Because both of them are in the same boat, no matter what. But I'm just proving that on gender level, who is double innocent, who is innocent. And males are fools. They are proving it. They can never be caregivers. And these women also proved that these women are never caregivers. Right? They proved it. So when I'm saying the personification of a cleanest love is always a true woman. A true woman only must lead the nation. So I am the true woman because I am also providing civil justice for the women population, providing unbiased one civil law for all. Nobody is escaping the justice process. I'm providing, right? So that is why I must become the leader of USA immediately. So I will read the civil justice. As of March 17th of 2021, USA is deadliest human endangerment, Islam, Judaism, Zionism, Paganism, Babylon nations, and slavery of Vatican Queen Elizabeth II. And I am that I am, Vethapriya PROSE, born to free the USA from all evil forces. Ongoing civil justice sign-off is very crucial for I, Vethapriya PROSE, to sign off job offer now and free USA and all nations now without any delay. As clearly written in the Holy Bible, whatever in the Holy Bible is happening now. Please celebrate Merry Christmas, festival of true love, and only WISEST can celebrate Merry Christmas. As of March 17th of 2021, crime proved that prostitutes, as in regardless of Republica or Democrat women lawmakers of USA in all 50 states of USA, provided deadliest tax fraud. They provided tax fraud. So beyond the tax fraud part of it, they even forgot to provide two important laws. It's not even written in the book of law. Oh, there is no other crime. They cannot even provide any excuse. They have to resign immediately. And also, they also destroyed all 27 amendments of USA. And it is classified a deadliest zero-tolerance war crime. And I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved all women of USA are slaves immigrants to Queen Elizabeth II and Pope Francis, and that is why destroyed USA national operations and justice operations with Satan, Antichrist, Queen Elizabeth II, and Pope Francis, Satan's hell creators, created Vatican Code of Law handbook given to USA to destroy USA, and it is deadliest crime to destroy national operations. Pope Francis, the Satan, must resign now, and I, Vethapriya PROSE, must become the Vatican leader now as in Holy Bible guidelines only. USA must kneel down before 7.9 plus billions of humans and should pay tax-free $500,000 trillion to each civilian times 7.9 plus billions of humans in next 1 second is civil justice served according to the Holy Bible guidelines only. I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest tax fraud crime of USA. So President Joe Biden should resign now, and I, Vethapriya PROSE, Native Indian tribe, Israelite tribe, Christian Jew tribe of Israel, Judah, Jerusalem, must be interim leader of USA now. Is civil justice served to I am that I am, born to save the world. Okay, my dear fellow mankind. Yes. Civil justice wins. Women are there. But women should have done their part, but they failed in that part, and that is a crime. And it is because Queen Elizabeth II, the prostitute, and Pope Francis, the prostitute, provided that prostitution process. And it is clearly written in the Revelation 18th chapter how these absolute monarchs fooled United States of America and mandated USA to be one hell of a Babylon nation, means Islam nation. And Islam, Judaism, their first attribute is fooling, prostitution only. I already said, they live, they breathe, they eat prostitution. They hate innocence. They do not like innocence. They hate wisdom. They just cannot tolerate wisdom. You all got it. I provided a live example, isn't it? I do not even have time to go for appealing and whatever. I provided wisdom education. If people get to listen to the wisdom, let them get the wisdom. They are going to throw acid on my face. It is their choice. It's not my choice. Right. It hurts because I'm not hiding that feeling also, because it hurts because I'm only providing wisdom education. I want to get civil justice fastest way possible. And when these people, audience, are throwing that acid on me and not allowing me to get the civil justice my way also, then that is injustice they are providing, and I will surely get medical compensation damages they are provided to me, right? The audience provided to me. When people don't know what is to be humane, then I have to step up in every single action and I have to educate. That creates a lot of torture for me. Why should I have to even work on that labor? This is one side I'm getting civil justice and right in front of the human population, means I'm providing an ethical standard, transparent way of getting the civil justice, isn't it? Right. The Pope Francis and Queen Elizabeth II is mandated to kneel down in front of human kingdom. They should have said biological moms must never be separated from children, right? But in one of the amendments, it is not this word, but some other verbiage is there, that they can be separated like that. So who wrote it? Everything traces to this crap, the prostitutes, the Pope Francis prostitute and Queen Elizabeth to the prostitute. And it hurts that the foolish population throwing acid on me and worshipping the real hell creators, the true criminals as God, right? This is what is called the society, formed with full of educated population. For how long educated population are planning to throw acid on my face? For how long the educated population thinks that I can even tolerate the pain and agony in different versions and avatars? Why the educated population never knows that I am human? Why? So everything, we all got the answer. Every single thing, it traces, all the hell creation traces to Pope Francis. And he's the one who created hell for me. Right? There is more crime I have to display to you all, and you all will keep on puking only for that crimes. For how long he can keep on creating crime after crime and injustice after injustice and just get away free with that. When he dies, another pope will come. When that pope dies, then another pope will come. Don't you all think we need to just burn them? Let this pope be the last one, as predicted by our forefathers. And let President Trump end the anti-president services, and let President Joe Biden resign and back off and provide a pathway for me to step in and provide all the guidelines. Right? That's more crime display I have to provide. When these kind of roadblocks are provided to me, then there's a delay in that, isn't it? Then how on the earth will I get the justice? Already, it's almost 3 months I've been working on the civil justice, because that's how much crime I provided. It's all accumulated. Each session I provided is crime, except one or two where I provided as a song. It's just a fun talk, a testimony where I provided as songs, right? I was singing sessions, that's all. So I have to get the civil justice one side, I have to get the job offer one side, I have to get the rightful salary one side, I have to start living one side, I'm middle-aged one side, I'm having diabetes, I'm working on that one side, I'm having pain 1, pain 2, pain 3 mode. Which pain you all want me to work on as the highest priority? When all the pain are highest priority. Right? When I do not want to use the retirement fund, but I'm pushed to the edge to use it anyways, right? Without any help. And I'm living in the nation where there are humans only, no monsters. So for how long people are going to throw this kind of an injustice on me, non-stop? And I'm going to burn the injustice in ashes, right? Don't you all think so? And I have to live. So this is a telltale sign, my dear fellow mankind. This Islam, Judaism, the paganism, Nazisms, the Nazis, they do not live. They don't know how to live fullest their lives. They'll always be fighting. They'll always be providing all kind of a hell every single day. Only then they can sleep. And they will not live. They will not even allow other people to live. This is a telltale sign, telltale attributes of how the behavioral patterns of the Islam, Judaism, and the deadliest Nazis, the paganists, Zionisms will work, will operate. They get jealous. They get super jealous of the wisest people. I don't know why they have to get that kind of a jealous. I said, wisest people fear God. Nobody else. I already said, I do not fear YouTube. If YouTube removed the 2 videos, it is their choice to do that. And I knew it is not even their fault. It is because of some audience provided that, right? Because I saw some words, the deceptive, this is a very deceptive, informative, like misinformation, like that was a text. But when it is not, I'm talking the truth. I'm saying what is a live testimony, right? So that means people never got that message. Then I would have to classify those population are in the foolish people, and they throw stones and acids on my face. And this is a telltale behavioral pattern of how the foolish people would react. And as a true civil doctor, I'm aware of it, and I can handle it. I already said that too, right? So this is what it's all about. This session, I have to address that why the women are double evil in the government operations, because they forgot 2 very important law, and one of the law that pertains to, that means that is related to only the women gender. Biological moms must never be separated from the children. That made me to think, are these women after all? Not only these women in the government, I'm talking about the women in general worldwide, in the households. Be it your own moms, be it your own siblings, be it your own sister-in-laws, be it your own aunts, be it your own cousin sisters, nieces. They are all female genders only. It makes me to think, are there any women worldwide? No, right? Because nobody stood up. Even the household females should have stood up and educated the nation in the rightful way that the biological moms must never be separate from the children. Why? There is not even one woman in any household. How many households are there? Now leave all the not educated population. I'm talking about the only educated population, and that traces how always the educated population who are super evil among the women population and how they are the hell creators. They're all cloned Queen Elizabeth only. Right? They're all cloned Queen Elizabeth only. So these women are also cloned Queen Elizabeth only. I already educated the Department of Justice that female people, they are also cloned Queen Elizabeth only. I educated them. Today they are in the jail, no matter what, because they signed injustice, isn't it? When there is never two law, how can even they shamelessly or shamefully, they can even sign injustice to me? When I asked only, please sign only civil justice to me, they signed injustice to me. And that is a behavioral pattern of foolish people, and their brain are disordered patients after all. They are the prostitutes, right? They fool people for money. How doctors fool patients to get money in their pocket. Same thing the lawyers and the judges, they fool people for money. Whoever gets the money in the law processing process, they go with their side of providing the justice. And until even after a coffin, I'm absolutely positive they all will die only in the stress. Because that's the way it is. I already said, the moment the lawmakers are going to provide injustice to the innocent, they will die out of the stress. Nobody can help. I'm helpless more. I can only say them to go kneel down and talk to the God and ask for forgiveness, because I'm helpless there. Right. Yes, my dear fellow man, can you all see the victims of abuse? Who are all the different types of victims of abuse here? Even the abusive people are also victims of abuse here. Even the civilians who are throwing acids, who are throwing scars on the stones of shame for the fellow mankind are also victims only, because their brains are not working correctly. And everything traces to Pope Francis. It is Pope Francis who destroyed the entire peace that passes understanding worldwide. As of now, humans must be living only in the peaceful way, right? In love, celebrating the festival of true love every single second, not even wasting 1 second celebrating that festival. Love means people will be running in the wisdom pathways only. They'll not even have time to think about the foolish things. But see, here you go. There is a shooting in Georgia, right? For how long this kind of a torture is going to go on? 2021. And this law has been written in 18th century. If it is the healthiest one, even in the 18th century itself, all the prisons facilities must have been shut down. There should never be any divorce processing anywhere. There should never be any orphanages anywhere. There should never be any refugees, poverty, homeless, pauper, single moms, single parents, widows, widowers, right? So why nobody got it? Why Harvard Medical School never got it? Why Harvard Law School never got it? Why Christian education system broken in pieces? And they are also one of the hell creator after all. Why Billy Graham is an absolute prostitute here? You all got it, isn't it? Why? At least he could have educated the USA that biological moms must never be separated from children, isn't it? All the southern states, they all will talk sweetest, oh, Jesus Christ alone is only God. But by saying that sentence alone, USA will give free housing, free vehicle, free of benefits, free of everything for them to live in super luxury. Here, right after the lawyers and the doctors, the Christian evangelists and the tele-evangelists and the church pastors, they are the super filthy riches here. So, in the name of God, how much of hell is created worldwide, regardless of the genders. There are female Christian theologians also, evangelists also. They also failed in their part, isn't it? Yes, my dear fellow mankind, with this session, I proved I am the true woman. I am the true woman. I am Erica. Entire human population were waiting for. Entire male population crying to God to send true guardian angel. Entire female population crying to God to send true guardian angel to free all the humans from this kind of a slavery. I can only wish all the nations, USA government can even understand the severity of the crime I'm talking about. Pope Francis must get out of the Vatican immediately. He must not be even staying in the earth even for 1 second. Each and every single second allowed to live, it is deadliest to the human kingdom. The pollution is increasing. He polluted the human kingdom. He created the air pollution. He created the global warming. He created all the natural disasters. And with my healthy solutions, natural disasters will be prevented. Prevented by 99%. Do you all know that? Do you all even aware of that? I already educated that. That means wildfires in California will not even get wildfires anymore. That the eradication is almost by 99%. I can provide. Tsunamis will not be there in Japan. The cyclones, hurricane, tornado, twister, snow blizzard, avalanche, quicksand, sandstorm in desert in Dubai, in Arabia, those countries, Africa, Sahara Desert. Nothing will be happening. And governments will be wondering how much of $1 trillion can be saved from the prevention of the natural disasters alone. FEMA can work correctly then. They'll have all the saved dollars and they can provide, okay, if at all the house gets sinked in the flood, here you go, you get new free housing, like that. I have all the solutions there. All the diseases will be cured and healed. I already provide. Now the 2021, few years back, when I was working spring 2014, 15, 16 itself, I provided all the deadline. By year 2045, cancers will be cured. There will be no more new cancers at all, at the first place. People who are living with the cancers and died, and that's how it will be. There will be no more new lesbians or gays or transgenders anymore. All the existing people only will be there. By 2045, I provided all the deadline and the task to the worldwide, how the people have to work, and design phase 1 is successfully done, complete. There will never be any birth defects. By the year when we come to 2045, there will be never birth defects at all. There will not be nut allergy, there will not be milk allergy, there will not be gluten allergy. There will not be autism, there will not be Alzheimer's, there will not be Parkinson's, right? There will not be any mental disorders. Everything will get eradicated. People will be living only in joy, heaven mode. How that God created the Garden of Eden the first day, like that mode I can provide it. Everybody knows that. I can create everything new from the scratch. Just like that, I can make it new, everything. The old will be gone without any trace. For that, the Pope Francis must get out of the earth. He should not even see how the new earth was going to be, because he's the one who created the hell, and Queen Elizabeth II created the hell. But the family members, though they are the hell creators, they are allowed to live to watch and then realize how much of hell their own family members, the Queen Elizabeth II, created for the human kingdom. Right? And they have to pay the tax forever. We should not be paying tax. No. For whatever crime Pope Francis and the Queen Elizabeth did to the humanity, it is their family members they have to pay. It's their curse. They got the curse from themselves. This is how the people will get the curse from the God. Alright? It's clearly written in the Holy Bible. Nobody can escape the wrath of the God. Give her back. Pay her back double how she tortured the human. It is written in the Holy Bible. Go read it. Go read the Holy Bible. Her means Queen Elizabeth II, the prostitute. Pope Francis, the prostitute. She was tearing down each human's life. Right? She was tearing down and drinking the human blood in the form of tax. When there should not be any tax collection agency should not be there. Late fees should not be there. So when I'm providing all the sessions, one side I'm providing solutions also means, and if people are going to throw roadblocks and creating a delay, it is entire human kingdom getting saved mode I'm providing. Only WISEST alone can understand that. So I am aware when foolish are going to throw this kind of a roadblock, I will still keep standing tallest only. And I fear only true God. I don't fear anybody. I fear true God. And I love innocence. I bow to innocence. I can die for innocence. Abruptly. Nobody have to, like that. Nobody have to influence me. That's my brain processing. I love innocence. I bow to innocence. Only. I fear God only. And I can display cleanest love only. And I can provide blindest faith, blindest trust, blindest, what is the other one? Faith, trust and belief, blindest belief. And whoever threw acid on me and scars on me, they all, took my innocent clean heart for granted. I have extra empath. I have extra patience, extra tolerance. I can provide healthy conflict processing. I can provide healthy reconcile processing. When I do not have to ask for forgive or sorry or apologize, I can still go and provide that and provide a healthy reconcile processing. That comes under the process of healthy conflict management. Based on my emotional pain and agony I had to undergo through. Whenever I take decision, I provide healthy emotional management processing and healthy highest emotion process management. And I provide with the help of God-given strength, use the emotional intelligence given by God, and I provide the decision making. Just like that, I will never take decision. And nobody can influence my decision. That means people have to chop me or handcuff me or tie my hands or create a situation, push me to the edge mode, like that. So nobody can influence me. Nobody. So this is me, of little bit of me along with the civil justice part I'm providing. It's a multitasking. Right? Now where will the Senate will go have their face? Where will Mitt Romney will have his face? Or Bernie Sanders will have his face? So they are all never caregivers after all. They are all in their Senate job only for the highest paying job and the title that goes with it. And the government benefits part of it. Versus for me, I want to step in and provide the rightful help to the government and the population, everything. And for that they're providing roadblocks. And I wish I get the rightful civil justice at the rightful time. They stole the rightful job that belongs to me. I should get the job. I must be the supreme civil judge, family law judge, medical law judge, finance law judge, children law judge, right? Education law judge. Because nobody knows anything, right? In anywhere in the worldwide. Can you all see how that robocall poverty mandate itself is a tax fraud, and they mandated it for that only, and even that robocall voice message also talked about that tax parts only? Oh, you never paid tax or something like that. The cops will be there at your doorstep in next 24 hours to 48 hours, like that. And how even when they threw acid on me, I only educated as a public mental awareness. I provided quick warning and education to the entire population worldwide. Be vigilant. Be vigilant. Do not get fooled. See, I got fooled. People fooled me. And it is United States of American government only fooled me. Because they only hire these people to fool people. It's a tax revenue they get out of it. I educated. And you all know how everybody threw acid on me. I don't even want to go about that. If at all that be in it, I will explain it one more time. So that's a proof for every crime here. I'm not joking. It's not a joke here. It's not a documentary or it's not a movie here. Right? It's not a misinformation here I'm providing. It's a live proof. Thank you all for your time. And yes, this session is all about the proof. I proved that why all the women in the lawmaking process are prostitutes in the United States of America, and why they forgot to write two important laws. It's a deadliest crime, and they also provided tax fraud crime by providing injustice after injustice. They are living in injustice. So how they can even be lawyers at the first place? When they don't even know that biological moms can never be separated from children, how can they even be lawmakers at the first place, right? Anyways, just be aware, God is there. God is always in control. Yes, I already said, in the audience, foolish people are there. Foolish people will throw acid on my face. Don't worry about that part. Because God is there. God is providing enough wisdom for me, right? And I, as a civil doctor, can handle that. I will only stand tallest, and I will provide only wisdom after wisdom, no matter what, at the cost of death. Okay? So thank you all for your time. I wish I get the job sooner, right? As long as I have energy, I can start working. I am only wishing to get to sign the job offer immediately and start the job. Thank you all for your time. Take care. Bye for now.